So I woke up this morning and saw this in my email and all over my on boards I go to and stuff. I might as well just comment on it right now. This is a report on Gameindustry.biz titled "Wii U Less Powerful than 360 and Xbox 360," developers say, and they say that two different developers have come forward to them, anonymous employees from two different, unnamed development houses, saying, "quote A is no, it's not up to the same level as PS3 or 360. The graphics are just not as powerful." Speaking of Wii U. And the second saying of Wii U, "Yeah, that's true. It doesn't produce graphics as well as the 360 or PS3. They aren't as many shaders. It's not as capable. Sure, some things are better, mostly as a result of it being more modern, but overall, the Wii U just can't keep up." And of course, the trolls and Nintendo haters just are just having like a huge like bonanza with this, posting all over all the Nintendo forums and on the comments of YouTube channels and videos like mine, and the a lot of Nintendo fans are really freaked out about it. Uh, really, I'm not freaked out about it. I just think this is weird, and there's something that doesn't add up about this. I mean, this could be true. It could not be true. I mean, just to put this in perspective, these are unnamed sources, unnamed anonymous sources, whereas we have named sources from THQ, Epic, Valve, Crytek, Vigil Games, and others describing Wii U as powerful. That it could, it just, THQ saying it's more powerful than current HD systems. Epic saying, abridged, it's going to be a powerful box, and Valve saying it seems more powerful than the previous generation, and Crytek saying the dev kits are powerful and that Wii U's specs are very good, and Vigil saying that they had versions of Darksiders 2 equivalent to the high-end PC versions running on Wii U. So, of course, in fanboy land, though, an anonymous unnamed source that's negative about Wii U is going to hold a lot more weight than named, like known, confirmed sources saying that Wii U is powerful. And I'm not just going to get in a fight over whether or not I'm not going to get in a dogfight over which quotes hold more water or something, but there are things that don't add up about these new quotes, because these new quotes saying that Wii U is less powerful than the 360 and PS3, because hours after Wii U was revealed at E3 2011, which is, let's see, there are like 63, 62 days left until E3 2011 and 2012. And so for 10 or 11 months out of the last year, from just a couple of hours after they first revealed Wii U, Nintendo hasn't spoken of Wii U's power in terms of terms of current HD systems or of future HD systems. But what developers familiar with Wii U have been saying is that Wii developers familiar with Wii U have been excuse me. I'm not going to film this whole video just because of that one cough. I don't have the time for that. But what I'm going to say is that developers familiar with Wii U have been saying, since the moment Wii U was revealed to the public, have been saying that at the very least, Wii U is at least marginally more powerful than the current HD systems. The most pessimistic the most pessimistic reports from, and I say pessimistic, saying that the most, like, when developers say this, they aren't even saying this in the context of saying Wii U is disappointing or less powerful than it should be. Just the most low end descriptions of Wii U's horsepower. I've placed it as at least slightly better than the current HD systems. And we have named source developers saying that, describing its specs as being very good, as being very powerful compared to the current HD systems. So why, with only, for nearly a year, this is what we've heard about Wii U, is that it's going to be at least more powerful than the current HD systems, at least slightly. And now all of a sudden, with like 62 days to go, we're going now. These two developers are going to come out and say that Wii U is less powerful than the 360 and PS3. That it's yeah, like that it can't even keep up to the PlayStation 3 when previously the reports used to say Wii U is underpowered are saying that it's more powerful than PS3. And that's the general consensus. It's not like for the last year we've been hearing consistent reports that it's not less powerful than PS3 and 360. No, like consistently we've been hearing for the last year from named sources and anonymous sources that it's at least marginally more powerful than the systems that are already out. And now this report's going to come out saying that it's not as powerful, that it's less powerful than the current HD systems, and I'm going to just jump right into what could be fairly be called conspiratorial talk. But I was actually planning an April Fool's joke where I was going to make an unnamed like an article from anonymous developers. I was going to make a video responding to an alleged report by anonymous developers that Wii U is less powerful than PS3 or 360. And I've been thinking of this for weeks actually. And I actually wrote some fake quotes to use as the copy. And then what I was going to do, I was going to talk about, it's we use is going, it's less power. It's how it turns out it's really less powerful than the 360. And then at the end, I was going to fake out and say April Fools and all that. But like the way though I've worded the quotes, I made it plausible. I had to frame everything to be plausible. I had to frame my fake article that I was going to respond to as making it sound plausible that Wii U is less powerful than the HD twins. While I had to make it, yeah, I basically had to make it sound plausible while not like going totally overboard, saying like, it's less powerful than N64 or anything silly like that. And basically, the language I was going to use was basically exactly along the lines of this. And knowing things I know about, like knowing that it's potential that Nintendo possibly downplayed Wii U's capabilities at E3, and then I don't know. It's just so weird to me that something would come out saying that Wii U is less powerful than current HD systems when the absolute most pessimistic, most negative, and this is being when I see others describing reports as negative, these negative reports are saying that Wii U is going to be more powerful than the current HD systems, even if it's only by like a slight margin, and then all of a sudden, it's even less powerful. And we have people like Crytek and Epic, who are companies known for loving powerful hardware and having the best graphics possible on the hardware they work with, describing Wii U specs as powerful and as having good specs. It adds up. It doesn't add up. It's like I'd literally go as far as to say that to say that, and I feel silly even saying this, but it's like I'd go as far as to say that this sounds almost as though it's some kind of insanity effect. For those of you familiar with Eternal Darkness, this literally sounds like some kind of insanity effect to like build up hype for something big at E3. And I don't believe that's true. I say that I don't believe that this is some sort of viral campaign or some sort of covert effect to downplay exploitation for Wii U and then blow everyone away at E3. I don't think that's what this is. But what I'm saying is it sounds to me like if such a thing were to be true, this sounds like that would be it. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's more likely. I don't know. This is bizarre. I mean, if this has been consistently what we've been hearing from developers from the day Wii U was revealed last year, and then this came out, I'd say the consensus seems to be that Wii U is less powerful than the current HD systems. Because I'm not worried about. I don't think Nintendo has to compete in terms of raw horsepower, so I'm not afraid to say that if that seemed to be the case. But the general consensus is that the reports over the last year nearly have been that it is more powerful, and then these quotes are going to come out that it's less powerful. It just doesn't add up. There's one way or another. There's something more to this story than what we see in these quotes. And one thing that would lead me away from thinking this is some sort of viral guerrilla thing, some sort of like a deliberate leak somehow, that this is a deliberate like misdirect on behalf of Nintendo somehow or another, or someone working for Nintendo, is that they go on to talk about how, well, they talk a bit about the controllers, and then they talk a bit about how Wii U. They talk a bit about how the PlayStation Vita and PS3 combo can do everything, and can do everything the Wii U's tablet can and more. And so that's an interesting, just conceptually. And it doesn't sound like something Nintendo would go out of their way to leak out if they wanted to try to misdirect people from, if they wanted this to be some sort of misdirect to make people, to lower expectations of Wii U and then blow people away at E3. That doesn't sound like it. On the other hand, if I was going to plan a leak, like a fake leak like that, then that's something I'd put in something like that to make it sound more plausible. But let's be clear. I don't think that this is some sort of secret misdirect campaign on behalf of Nintendo. But what I do believe is there's something really weird going on here. There's something more to this story about this report that's totally flying in the face of everything named and unnamed sources have said about Wii U in the last year since they revealed Wii U. And they'll there's more to this story. I've said them over and over, but that's really all that could be concluded. This something strange is going on. There's more to this story. I'm not worried, and I'm really excited. I think no matter what happens at E3, people are going to be shocked by what Nintendo shows at E3 about Wii U. They're going to be shocked by the games for it. They're going to be shocked by its capabilities, and that's even if this report is true. And it's just weird. Something odd's happening right now. This concerns things. I'll just stop right there. This is something really funny is going on that I've never seen before in the gaming world. And I've spoken so long that the sun is no longer shining directly in my face. I've actually spoken so long that the Earth has rotated and has shown the sun off of my face from when I first started filming this. I don't have time to edit and cut this down. This is going to be a ranty video. It's going to be a long video. I repeat myself a lot. But I just want to make a statement about this development. I know I said I wouldn't make videos about Wii U's graphics, but I said I wouldn't I wouldn't respond to the fanboy talking points anymore. This is actual news about Wii U. This is actual news to talk about, so I'm responding to actual specific news, which is what I said in the video where I said I wouldn't make these sorts of videos anymore. I said I'd discuss actual specific news, and that's what I'm doing here. So I do have a day to get on with. It'll probably be a while before this video actually gets up due to uploading and processing. But I filmed this pretty early in the day, and I'm probably out and about having my real life that's not video game related now. So that's what I have to say about this report. The 63 days to go to E3. What is it? I'm looking at my countdown calendar. 62 days, I believe. We'll see the real story of Wii U then. And let's just get on with it. I cannot wait for the real story of Wii U to come out. I don't care if the Wii U turns out to be a plate of hash browns at this point. I just want the real story to come out. So, that's it. Thanks for watching.